So Republicans are in a bit of a horrible situation. Right now, the president has really bad poll numbers in districts that went for him, not only in 2016, but in 2018 as well, right? So the 2016 election saw a major loss for Democrats, terrible damage done, Obama's legacy gone, there's not much of a legacy except corporatism. And Donald Trump won that handily, and then against Hillary. And then in 2018, in the midterms, Republicans won, yes, again, because Democrats effed it up. Now, there are polls that the president is down in, states that the president is down in, red states that went for him in 2016 and 2018. Listen to this: Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Montana, and Texas. Texas! You got Ted Cruz, who just beat out Beto O'Rourke 2 years ago. And he's losing. Yeehaw, Texas. Yeehaw! I don't even think they can go that high unless they're drunk. I tell you something, my little young feller. Right? But that's more Nashville, Tennessee. That's not. I tell you, feller. Yeehaw. South Texas. This is horrible. Now, this is affecting down ballot Republicans. So the National Republican Campaign Committee, the NRCC, has actually said that they are in need of money. They are down. They don't have enough money. And this is a problem, right? This is horrible. And one of the biggest problems is the president and his poll numbers are doing so bad. And, you know, the American people, especially conservatives, don't like big government. And they basically are abandoning Trump on a number of issues. First off, he effed up the pandemic. He did a terrible job. He hasn't lowered the numbers. He has actually caused more infections of the virus, more cases to go up, more people to lose their jobs, more people to lose their health care, their housing, their livelihoods. And that has cost him a lot in the polls. Him sending federal agents in Oregon, New York, Chicago, and everybody else, or everywhere else. The American people have abandoned him there. Guys, this is enormous. Basically, this is going to affect the down ballot Republicans. You got Republicans running to unseat Democrats or against Democrats, or Democrats who are not in, or people who have retired. Well, here's the biggest issue. The NRCC knows that the DCCC, the DCCC, the Democratic Campaign Change Committee, whatever it is, they are flushed with money. They are so flooded with money, it's not even a joke. Whereas the NRCC understands they are down in the polls and they are down with money. So now they've had to redirect all the funds from the donors to incumbent Republicans who are horrible in the polls right now, so low that they're not even getting money. And now the NRCC has had to take the money and give it all to the incumbents. They know they're not going to pick up any seats. That's their belief. Could they pick up a few? Absolutely. But they know that they're not going to have a giant wave of Republicans like they did in, a little bit of 2018 in the Senate, but really 2016 and 2010 and 2014. They're not going to have that big red wave. Ever. So, they're getting ready for some big losses. But what they can't have is a bunch of Republican incumbents losing their seats. So their plan is to defend and protect all the incumbents and hope that the voters do so as well. Now, the biggest problem is if you're a Republican congressman who hasn't been in his district for a long time, hasn't given a crap about his district or her district for a long time, and the voters understand that, and with this pandemic, they're feeling it, they are in deep trouble. And they're going to get smashed, crushed in these elections coming up. And if Trump loses, guarantee you that Joe Biden's going to have a House full of Democrats and possibly a Senate full of Democrats as well, if this keeps up. Right now, they're losing money. Democrats are getting money up the butt. Like, they're just, here, have money, here, have it. And right now, Republicans are in deep, deep trouble. And I don't know that there's a way they can fix it. Is there a way they can lose? Or that they can beat out Democrats? Sure. But right now, with the president's poll numbers, with him doing so bad, with him even losing in red states and swing states and battleground states, down ballot Republicans are in so much trouble, as I said, and this might be a Democratic wave.